I'll be right back. Lily, I know very well he heard the message that I told him to give you. He obviously didn't want you to know that I was going to be back.
He said he didn't hear you.
Lily, he's lying.
You're making such a big deal out of this, Holden. Really, come on.
What do we know about this guy? Except for that he claims to have known Dusty a long time ago. And that he uses it to follow you around all the time.
Holden, he doesn't know anyone else in Oakdale except me. Now I have to introduce Bo. Good evening, everyone. Are you all having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good, because it's going to get even better. I'd like to introduce Mr. Bo Barrow.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. I'd like to dedicate this first song to Lily Walsh. She's the new manager here at the Cellar, and she really adds something special to this place.
Look, I think we need to briefly discuss what almost happened today, okay? No.
Has made you sad.
No, just thoughtful. They played it at our golden wedding anniversary.
Maybe I shouldn't have requested it.
Oh, not at all. It brings back wonderful memories of 50 happy years. And ever since you asked me to marry you, I wondered if I even had the right to ask for any more happiness with someone else. I thought a lot about that. I'm glad you asked for this song. I'm glad to be dancing to it with you. Because I'm sure we're right to enjoy it.
Penny, for your thoughts. Not that I don't already know them.
Yeah, I think you do.
You want Paul's party to go well with no more phone calls to remind him of his father.
Well, he's 17, and I just want to be able to give him a future without the kind of past he's had to deal with being James Denbeck's son.
You know that all we can do is give him all our love, all our support until James is caught and put behind bars where he belongs.
And I keep wondering if that's ever going to happen.
Hey, I promised, didn't I? Have I ever broken a promise?
Paul, are you all right?
Yeah, sorry I ran off like that. It's just that when Hank said that a man delivered a gift to the house, I thought for sure it was my dad.
Well, maybe he wasn't.
Everybody out back must be wondering what's going on, huh? You know, it's not that I'm afraid of my dad, because I'm not. It's just that I know that he'd take any chance he could to ruin my mom's happiness.
Listen, I don't think Hal is going to let that happen, okay?
Leanne, you don't know my dad like I do.
Paul? Everyone's wondering what happened to you. Paul's afraid that the man who gave the gift was his father. Oh.
Yeah, I figured as much. That's one way to find out.
Award-winning As the World Turns. This portion brought to you today by doctor-recommended natural fiber Metamucil, and you can be regular for the rest of your life. And by Ivory Shampoo and Conditioner. Leave your hair feeling ivory clean.
Here?
No, the street was clear. Whoever dropped this off got away fast.
We'll just put it with the others and you open it later.
No, I can't. I'll be on my mind all night. Look, it's got to be for my father. He's the only one that would write my full name. He's so proud I'm a Stenbeck. Dear Paul. It's from Coach Jameson.
Hey! Coach Jameson is the swimming coach at Oakdale High. Paul is his swimmer.
Paul, this just arrived, and since you had a birthday coming up, I asked your mother to let me know where to deliver it. I hope it gives you added encouragement to try for the swim team in college.
What a guy.
Oh, and look. It's my bronze medal.
Oh, it's beautiful, Paul.
You know, I wish everything could turn from bad to great this fast.
Well, there's a great party in the backyard. How about it?
Bring your medal. Let's
Come
go.
on.
And swimming at the pond after.
That's right. It's nice for Paul to learn that, well, maybe sometimes there can be happy endings.
Yeah, but I think he realizes that you can't count on him.
Well, Hank, my goodness, that's the most negative thing I think I've ever heard you say about anyone.
It's realistic, you have to keep your guard up. You never know what life's going to throw at you.
Yeah, but if you're too guarded, sometimes you might, well, you just might miss something.
I have the feeling we're not talking generalities anymore.
Well, sometimes I get the feeling that you're holding back.
You know, I wonder if you realize how special you really are.
Well, thank you for that thought, but you're changing the subject.
Hey, Hank.
Yeah,
Give me some of your specialty rare burgers.
Back to the grill.
Right.
I have put this prize within your grasp. I can't believe you haven't moved on it yet. I move at my own pace. Pal, the tortoise only wins in fables. She's always surrounded by snipers. So a little competition makes my heart beat faster.
Yeah, so aren't you after yourself then?
Don't you worry about me. You start moving, and move fast. I just caught the head of the San Francisco office just before he left for the day.
What do you do when you're not thinking about business?
Think about how to get more.
Yeah, you're really that simple.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
You know, it must be nice not to be conscious. Look at him up there laughing.
Didn't I see you talking to Kirk Anderson earlier?
Yeah. I asked him a question about an envelope that I left in the cafeteria. You know, Bob said he sat down at that table right after me. There's no way he didn't find that thing, and he says he didn't.
Why would he deny it?
Because there were some important papers in there. Files on... Tonio did some research on accounts that he wants to land, and second file this week that's missing, Tonio blamed Holden.
But he'd be wrong. Holden wouldn't do something like that. Would Emily have any reason to turn on Tonio?
Why would you think that?
I got something today, and I can't really explain it, but Emily's the only explanation I can come up with. What I can't figure out is why she's still partners with Tonio if she doesn't like the guy.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Well, Kirk Anderson, the fact that I've seen him somewhere before. It's been bugging me since first
Rick,
time.
my man.
Hey.
Emily, how you doing?
So how's the Dauphin?
Your son and heir is looking good and fast asleep. Where's Lila?
She's in the dressing room getting ready to go on.
Well, she's probably got a zipper out of place, and I'm sure she needs my help.
I'm sure she will. See you later.
Well, maybe I should just walk right over to Duncan and ask him if he'd let me use the castle for my show while I'm here.
No, I think you're right to approach him through Jessica.
No, if I do that, it's too easy for him to say no. This way, if he wants to say no, he can say no to my face.
You're right, you know, I certainly couldn't do that.
Well, you must be finding Duncan's Island a little isolating.
Oh, not at all. I enjoy the solitude. Though your portrait disappearing did rattle me. I was glad Duncan solved that mystery.
Well, I did sneak off with it, I admit. Armed guards make a civilized visit so difficult.
Sorry we're late, everybody.
Oh, well,
Hi, Art, don't you look beautiful?
glad you could make it
Oh,
through a
thank you.
nightcap anyway.
Well, it's all my fault. I had to finish a brief at the office.
Well, sounds like things are very busy at my old office.
Yes, they are. In fact, Greg and I want to talk to you about perhaps bringing in another lawyer to handle some of the new clients.
Well, that sounds great. Thank you. I know my grandfather would be very proud to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, Duncan. I must tell you, I've been doing some reading up on the mythological background of the name Lilith. Now, I know you said that you have never known anybody by that name, and boy, I hope for your sake that you never do, because anybody with that namesake is not somebody you'd want to meet in a dark alley.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. I will. That's right. That name does does mean something to him.
Yeah, whatever it means doesn't bring back a happy memory.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own songbird, Lila Montgomery Peretti. Lila.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory. Well, you were the one with all the strength. Only a face without a name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am glad we came here for an after-dinner drink instead of staying at the Mona Lisa.
Well, good. I thought you'd be more comfortable.
I was okay, though. Wasn't thrilled when Seth showed up, and I was fine.
Well, I wasn't really thinking about that.
I'm glad we had that long talk. I feel a lot better.
So do I. I just thought I should tell you how I was feeling.
I'm glad you did.
Well, listen, why don't you loosen that tie and
Wait,
take the jacket off if you want.
Okay.
That was very sweet of you to take me to the Mona Lisa.
I know you like it.
I do like it. But I would have been just as happy at, I don't know, at that chicken place that Danny likes so much or anywhere else where you wouldn't have to squirm around in this thing.
I'm getting used to this thing.
But you don't like it, really.
I like what pleases you.
Well, thanks. But, Rod, I don't want you to feel like you have to act or be any certain way just because you're with me. You know, if we're ever going to find out what we really have together, you have to be yourself. It won't work if you're trying to be someone you're not.
Feels so good to hold you again.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, looks like you're gonna get your wish, Paul.
I hope so, because it's a good one.
Okay, here you go.
You gonna make me cut the cake?
Yeah, well, it's a tradition that the birthday boy cut the first piece.
I'll skip this tradition.
Maybe not.
All right, I'll do it. When are you going to open your presents, Paul?
Yeah, your mom.
Yeah.
I bet your mom gave you a private plane, huh?
Dude, I told you I don't like your teasing remarks.
So, when's the skinny dipping at this farm?
Yeah, right. As one of
Sounds
the
good.
owners of the farm in question, I have to say there's a hard and fast rule about skinny dipping.
Just the girls? Yeah.
Just nobody.
Yeah, and the pond is in the middle of the woods, and Ivan and I don't plan on running through the underbrush looking for missing bodies. So everybody, stay in sight near the shore.
Birthday boy, there you go.
A bottle in the car I'll bring.
I got a couple of joints too if you guys are interested.
Hey, maybe this party isn't going to be such a
Got a
drag after
buzz,
all.
man. Yeah.
Okay. Paul's too much of a Boy Scout.
And these girls, they're like Girl Scouts too. I need to find someone a little more my style, you know?
Oh, check out Dee Dee over there, all alone and hard to try.
Thanks for the tip, Mike.
Yeah, go for it.
Dee Dee!
Here.
Didn't have a chance to talk to you tonight. I thought maybe, you know, we could fix it at the pond.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Do you want some cake? Hey, because that's everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. Stick around. I'll be back for another set. Thank you.
Bo, thank you for dedicating that first song to me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It was just great. Look, I had to come down here and check on some other space. But what was I worried about? Huh?
Now, not with her in charge.
I know. What am I going to do tomorrow? Craig and I, we're going to be all alone. Miss Lily has the night off.
Oh, you'll be fine. Uh-oh, look who's here.
Hey, Caleb?
They were upstairs having dinner. I'm sure they just dropped by to say hello. Oh, everyone's here.
Yeah. Mrs. Dixon, I want to thank you for helping me with that.
Oh, no, don't thank me. You must thank Kirk Anderson here, because he was the one that brought your need to my attention.
Sure, go ahead, thank you.
What's the matter?
I'm curious about my brother's relationship with your mother and Kirk Anderson. Here she comes.
Hi, darling.
Hello.
You have circles under your eyes. I cannot get used to you working down here in the lower decks like this.
Don't worry, Mother. Lisa did not put on the shackles.
Thanks, Randy.
Good evening, Lucinda.
Oh, hello. Good evening. Hold it. You're here. I'm so amazed to see you here. I had been led to believe that you were spending every waking hour out at the farm. But I guess maybe the novelty of your return to your roots has worn off. You don't stay anywhere very long, or with any person either.
No, the novelty hasn't worn off. In fact, I don't think it has for Lily either, since she spends practically every day out there.
Oh, yes? Excuse me just a minute. I have to speak to my new stable boy. I couldn't believe that I saw you here. You didn't work hard enough. I just would think that you'd have to be exhausted if you put in a good first day at the farm. You couldn't be out on the town.
No, I'm used to hard work and enjoying my evenings.
I'm sorry about the remarks my mother made.
Don't worry about it, really. It doesn't bother me. Can I get you a soda or something?
Please.
I know what you said. But you gotta know that by now, your mother loves you very much, even if she has a funny way of showing it.
She has a very funny way of showing it.
So, most people are guilty of that. That doesn't mean they love you any less.
Where's John?
John's at the hospital with Dr. Susan here. He's on the cutting edge of medical science.
Maybe we should have gone someplace a little bit more public.
I thought this would be more relaxing.
It is. It's very relaxing here. Very relaxing. I am very, very relaxed. Very relaxed.
Well, I didn't think that was possible.
It is. Yes, it is. Even at a time in my life when relaxation is well, it seems like a luxury, you know? I mean,
Shouldn't be a luxury.
I know. Listen, simply because I'm having a hard time with things at home, I should not, and I cannot allow myself to use you to help me get through it.
I'm a big girl.
Yes, you
I
are.
can take care of myself.
Yes. You know, there was a time I would have used you. I would have used anybody and anything that came down the road to get what I wanted. I see so much of that going on here today, you know, in the name of business or whatever. Anyway, I would have. And there are a lot of people who would say that I have no conscience when it comes to that sort of thing, but I do. Believe me, I do. I would never want to do that to someone I admire, that I liked as much as I do you. And, so I'm crummy company. You'll probably never have me back.
Oh, come on, don't say that. You're my friend. You're welcome here anytime. I have a sense of continuity with you. I really treasure that.
I feel very much the same about you.
Well, okay, then.
tell you something. I came over here with every intention of seducing you.
Well, gee, if that was supposed to frighten me, it didn't work.
You know, I need a drink. It just depresses me to see my daughter working downstairs in that hole.
I know, but you can't let Lily see it and needling hole, and there's no way to deal with it.
I hate it when he hangs around her like that. He's not even divorced, for heaven's sake. His wife is upstairs here with Crick. I'm funny. I'm hilariously funny.
No. I'm just surprised by your old-fashioned notions of love and marriage.
It's not
That's
a
all.
question of love and marriage. It's money. He's after her for her money. Possibly, maybe he'd like to thumb his nose at me.
What you've got to realize is every time that you attack Holden, you drive Lily right into his arms.
Yeah, probably.
No probably about it. That's the way it is. Now, come on, I'll buy you a nightcap.
Okay, but I'm going to just call home, see if John is there.
Okay, I'll be at the table. This place keeps getting better and better and better. It's one of my favorites in town. Keep up the good work. Everybody here having a good time?
Yeah.
Very lovely-looking gathering.
We were, yeah.
He certainly has the corner on Arrogance, doesn't he?
Well, he should run for public office. He does the room better than a politician.
You're right. That's exactly what he's like.
I don't think he's going to win Roy's vote.
Just one little dance. I just have to ask my attorney something very urgent.
Yeah, sure. I know about these little legal conflicts.
Oh, no. Just till the end of the song, I promise.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Promises.
Well, what was this urgent question you had to ask me?
Oh, right. You think this tie matches this jacket?
Well, you know, you're a lovely and talented lady, Roy. You're going to have to get used to other men paying attention to her.
Hey, Duncan, I hear you've got armed guards out there on your island.
Right, well, it is private property, and it's very isolated. I want to be sure that Teresa and the rest of my staff feel secure.
Well, I hope nobody gets hurt out there, because the department's going to be all over you if they do.
Excuse me, Tom. Can you tell me what right the police would have to set foot on my island other than to make an arrest or as part of an official investigation?
You have the same rights as any other citizen, Duncan. Other than the exceptions you mentioned, they would have to have a duly executed search warrant.
But, of course, you have to assume that having armed guards would create a lot of curiosity, Duncan, especially since you lived there for 2 years without any.
Duncan, I'm sorry to interrupt this social situation here, but I haven't heard yet back from Jessica about the request to use your castle for the premiere of my line.
Well, she did speak to me about it.
I realize the castle is your home, and I promise you that my staff and I'd be willing to conform to any restrictions that you would like to impose. It's just that, well, the castle is so wonderful, and it's so perfect for my line, and I know the public would love to see what it looks like and get a little glimpse of it.
Well, considering that you were kind enough to invite Shannon and me to your beautiful wedding, I would consider it a privilege to have your new designs shown at my home, and I would not think of charging you anything.
That's wonderful. That's what I promise you won't regret it.
Perhaps now some people will believe that I have armed guards purely for security and have nothing to hide.
Where are your brothers?
I think they're out on the town.
Out? Were they crazy with a farm like this? I would never go out.
Yeah,
All right, people, listen up. No fooling around in the water. No flashing, no dunking.
Right, Hank.
Stay with the group. All right, have a good time, but be responsible, will you? Here we go.
Isn't it beautiful here?
Yeah, it's okay.
Listen, June, I'm sorry if you're still angry with me, but I had to tell you when you weren't being fair to Paul.
It's no big deal. It's just nice to know whose side you're on. And let me tell you something. No white boy with millions of dollars is going to be on your side. You got yellow skin and slanted eyes, and you're always going to be an outsider, just like me. And I was born here. Hey, D-Day, wait up!
Did he say something to hurt you?
No, I think he was just being honest. He said something I needed to hear.
Well, listen, come on. It's been a great night so far, and this is the topper right here. Come on.
Hey, don't pick on him.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Love's Deluxe with the Night Guard system and truly tear-proof taping. And by Ivory, clean the way it ought to be. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
My goal this summer is to end the war between you and Caleb.
That'll be a good trick. It's been going on for a long time, Lily. Hey, can I join you?
Sure.
I'm going to be setting the post for the new paddock tomorrow if you want to watch.
I'll do more than watch. I'll give you a hand.
Listen, what are you going to do once you're bored with Oakdale, Bob?
Bored? No, that's not going to happen. I know I have to hit L.A. or New York sometime if I want to make it as a singer-composer, though.
Yeah.
Well, Lila Peretti, you know the lady that sings upstairs?
Yeah.
She said she would set him up with some guy in New York whenever he's ready.
Yeah, I'm putting together a cassette of some new stuff, and I'll send it out there, and if he likes it, I'll follow it up. And since her mom lives right across the river, hopefully I won't have to go alone.
Well, I think I can arrange something, seeing that it's worthwhile and all.
Yeah, I envy you. It's nice to see somebody who has their life in focus.
Yeah, it feels good right now.
Well, my brother's
I want to let you know I'm going to cut out of here.
It's pretty early, huh?
Yeah, well, I just remembered that Ivan and Hank are out there with all those kids from Paul's party at the pond, and maybe they could use some help, huh? I'll see you later.
Hey, Seth, hold on. Listen, I know that it bothered you seeing Josh here with Betsy. But...
yeah, you know, that's life, you know?
Well, I just wish you would take care of him once and for all. Come on, I'll walk you out. I'll be back, all right?
You know, I still don't understand why he's so down on Josh. The other night when I had a talk with him, he seemed like a real nice guy. And he is your father. We do have to credit him for that.
See much of Lily?
Not really. I think she's spending a lot of time out at the Snyder's farm, where I'm a little less than welcome.
Oh, well, maybe Meg can help change that now that you've become friends.
I don't want to put that burden on Meg. I have a feeling she's getting enough grief just being seen with me.
Well, I think Seth is coming around, and I was certainly trying to be fair.
Yeah, it means a lot to me that she encourages Lily to have a relationship with me. As far as Seth goes, I don't think all that much has changed.
He bailed you out at the studio the other day.
And I'm grateful for it, and he made it pretty clear he did it for you. Anyway, I don't want to drag Meg into it. She's going through enough right now.
What do you mean? I thought she was blissfully happy.
I guess she is, really. I just mean it's probably no picnic being married to Tonio.
Well, that I can understand, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at Emily. She's his partner.
I don't find that half as strange as Emily seeing Craig. She's not only his competitor, her company stole his.
Yeah, well, that's Emily. She always seems to be attracted to dangerous situations. Well, I don't know. I think Craig will be good for her. He'll be a good friend.
You like him?
Even more so, I guess, if that's possible. I admire him a lot.
Maybe someday you'll look at me as a friend that you can trust and rely on.
I'd like that. Friends like that are few and far between. And you can't get enough of them.
Don't let him bug you.
It just burns me up that he could take that envelope and then deny it.
What do you think he was going to do, confess?
No, but it just made me feel stupid. Hate his little smile.
Listen, does Tonio know that you suspect Kirk Anderson?
Oh, absolutely not. If he had any idea that that envelope was in the hands of our biggest competitors, I would be a dead woman.
Well, don't look at me. I don't know nothing.
Thank you.
Listen, you know that you can tell me anything about anything. Don't get back to Tonio.
Isn't it wonderful to see the dance of rival firms? Wonder what plots they're hatching.
No, I wouldn't even venture to comment on that. But don't you underestimate Craig. He's very clever. And he would do anything. And he wants something.
Maybe you want Emily's body.
No, darling, you want her body. She's not his type. Poor Sierra was his type.
Well, you can't expect him to mourn forever.
Gosh, you're a sentimentalist, aren't you? My heavens. Is that your problem, darling? Are you mourning? Where's your girlfriend? Where is she? Who is she? Where are you hiding her?
Well, I'll tell you, the last time I hit her so well that even I can't find her.
Well, you just sing better and better.
That's because the teeny bambini gives her resonance.
Lila, how's Margot doing?
She's fine. I talked with her today, as a matter of fact. And she gave me the name and address of the attorney Jessica can contact.
It's just a shame that it's such a sticky situation. Please give her our love.
I will. Well, I better go to Jessica. Excuse me. See you later. Dear, I really don't understand the whole thing. Did you see poor Lila? She almost cried when you just sent your love to Margot.
I know, I noticed it. Well, is everyone about ready to go?
Yeah.
You know, why don't we all go back to our place? It's such a beautiful night. We can sit out back for a while.
Oh, I wouldn't mind having another dance. How about it? Up to you, Nance?
Oh, it's fine with me. We'll see you all later.
Yeah, we're going to stay.
The vitamins that the police force give you guys, I should prescribe them for my patients.
Maybe you should prescribe them for yourself, darling.
Oh, thanks a lot. And just for that, when we get home, I'm going straight to my bedroom alone. Maybe not.
I'm sorry it took so long, but this is the name and address of the attorney who can contact Margot.
Can I at least have the name of my wife's attorney? I'm sorry. I don't think it would be bad form for a husband to know who his wife's lawyer is.
I don't think we can argue with that lie.
Tom, I just wanted to keep this simple and impersonal.
I'm not blaming you, Lila. A divorce is personal.
Listen, you guys, why don't I take the name and address and I'll put it in my files and then I'll pass it on to Tom.
Fine.
Fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Listen, you guys, we're heading back to the house. Why don't you join us?
Yeah, everybody's coming. Your mom's coming. I think we could have the makings of a party.
I could use a party. Maybe we will do that.
Good.
Good. We'll see you later.
Thanks,
Okay.
John.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry that had to happen tonight.
Yeah, me too. I guess it just means I'm one step closer to being a free man, and that's what this is all about. It's important. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accept that invitation. I just hope you'll come, that's all.
Of course I will. I would love to.
Where is everyone?
Well, I believe your detective is in the men's room, and Teresa's on the phone to the castle letting them know that we will be hosting the premiere of Barbara Ryan's new line.
I thought you were opposed to that.
Well, it's one way to make it appear that I've nothing to hide.
Well, I just hope you don't regret it.
I talked to Tobias. It's been very quiet.
Good. But you know, I still don't know how that lace handkerchief from Portugal got in the passageway unless Lilith dropped it there.
I really don't think that we should be discussing it in such a public place.
Why not? Since Shannon insists on goading me with her name. All the years that I've lived with the threat of Lilith. The mere mention of her name still turns my blood to ice.
Did you reach Sean?
No, Sean isn't home. And I'm not going to telephone the hospital. I think I'm just going to call it a night.
I must confess, I would really love to take a little dip in your pool if you don't think John would be too enraged if he found me there again.
You mean a midnight swim?
Yeah.
Why not? Just what I need to revive my flagging spirits.
Sounds good.
Well, time to go get myself back to the mansion.
I can remember when we were struggling young doctors and we were dreaming of living in mansions.
Yeah.
Glad one of us made it.
Oh, I don't know. There really is something to be said for the simple life.
Oh, yeah? What? Well, at least mansion living hasn't changed you.
Yo!
What did I
say?
Well, I'm sure there are probably even a few people who would say it was a pity that I haven't changed. Well, listen, I thank you for your advice and the warm shoulder to lean upon.
Anytime. Feel free to lean on my warm shoulder.
I appreciate that more than you'll ever realize.
Look, you know, one of these nights, I think it would really be good for Andy for you to come to an AA meeting with him. I think it would be good for him.
Well, I tell you, I've always thought it would probably make him very uncomfortable. You know, he'd probably get very uptight, so...
No, I think it would do just the opposite.
Really? Okay, I tell you what, I'll do it. If we can all go to dinner, the three of us, before or after, whatever.
Fine with me.
Okay. I've been thinking a lot about Andrew this evening. He's at a party at Paul's, and I suppose it could be kind of rough on him to be drinking there.
Well, it's very hard when you know you can't take a drink ever again, but it's a fact of his life. He's going to have to learn to live with it.
Yeah. Listen, thank you for everything.
Oh.
For the advice, for the help with Andrew. If there's ever anything you need, please ask.
All right.
That's all you have to do.
Actually, there is one thing.
Name it.
How about a good night kiss?
I think coming out here was the highlight of the party.
Yes, it's a great night for it. Great night.
Hey, would you like to be 17 again, or you think we just make the same mistakes?
No, I think we'd make different mistakes, and I wouldn't want to be 17 for any amount of money, I tell you.
I think you're right.
I mean, when I was 17, I'd been on my own for 4 years. After giving Lily up for adoption, I was very alone and very frightened.
I can't imagine you being frightened of anything.
I was. I still am sometimes.
Huh? Can we build a fire?
No, we can't. Everything's too dry because of the drought.
Hey, there are other ways of warming up.
Oh, I know there are.
Chaperone you turned out to be.
I told you I wasn't qualified.
That's exactly why you're perfect. Perfect chaperone.
Where's the nearest big tree I could change behind?
There's snakes back there. Better be careful.
No, he's just kidding. There aren't any snakes. You can go over that way.
If something scares you, just call me. I'll come and help, okay?
There's sodas in the cooler.
Yeah, and pretzels and chips.
Soda. Hey! There's booze in there. What do you mean? There's vodka in there. Who's the jerk? No, just no. Don't make a big deal of it. Come here. What's that?
There's a man there. Hey, you ready for your next set?
Yeah, I am. Listen, we're gonna go swimming afterward. You want to join us at your mom's?
Oh, maybe. I'll see how I feel after I finish. Thanks.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
Good.
Listen, I'm just going to get out of here, so I want to let you know if you need help closing up. Jimmy's upstairs.
Well, I think I know the routine by now, but thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself. Be safe. Hold it. I shall pick you up bright and early for that drive to Chicago.
I will be ready and waiting.
Great.
See you then. I wish you'd consider canceling your meeting with Lang tomorrow.
I'm not about to, Caleb. You and I are going to have a nice long talk when I get back.
Don't you think it's a little strange that your wife is with your new partner?
No, because I don't see her as my wife.
You leaving?
Yeah, I think he is. And I think he's a little sore at me, too.
What am I going to do with you two?
I don't know. Listen, you want to go out to the farm tonight? You sure you don't want to?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll see you when I get back from Chicago, then.
When will that be?
Not sure. Thanks. The Snyders have all left?
Yes. How are you getting home?
Well, I was hoping I could bum a ride.
Well, sure. I mean, I'd be more than happy to drive you out to the stables, but I might be done here late.
Well, I'm in no hurry.
Okay.
Well, I can't can't believe how many teenagers had a party here tonight. The place is squeaky clean.
Yeah, I think that Hank and Iva probably had a hell of a lot.
I think I went a little crazy to Mona Lisa when Lila was giving Jessica Martha's attorney's name.
I think it's amazing that you've kept it together this long.
You can count.
Dad, I'm doing it for Leanne. I'm doing it to try to maintain my own sanity. I just can't figure out why she left. I'm not going to get any answers to that question by just ranting and raving. I can't figure out why she would leave John and Lila and Casey, all the people that love her and care about her here.
Son, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Keep having thoughts like this.
I know. I know, Dad. I'm just going to have to resign myself to the fact that I'm never going to get any answers, I guess.
I was just thinking, Mac and Nancy must be closing up the Mona Lisa.
Yes, they are. You know, I'll have to look into McCluskey's vitamin regimen. Seriously. Speaking of madcaps, here they are. Your hair is burning?
No, or yours. We were talking about you, Dan and I were.
About my lack of stamina?
No, dear, about how you might react to our news. I accepted Dan's proposal of marriage.
Congratulations. You're a lucky man.
Well. Oh, gosh. I don't know who was more surprised, you or Dee Dee.
Yeah, well, I got to scare myself as I'm coming out here, all of some guys coming at me.
Yeah?
Bill Cobb.
Mr. Cobb, what was he doing? Oh, Bill, he's our neighbor.
He lives
Yeah.
Anyway, he heard a little noise in the partying going on down here, so he knew Mama was gone. He thought he'd come out and check it out. Snoop.
So strange. Anyway. Okay, everybody, it's time to go back to the house for hot chocolate and cake.
We all go back as a group. No stragglers, all right?
Can Leanne and I hang back for a couple minutes? I'll catch up to you before we can get to the house.
All right. Only because it's your birthday, but I don't want to have to come after you, okay? All right.
No more swimming.
Got it, thanks.
Take it slow, everybody.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for making this night so special.
Well, I'm really glad.
I mean, everything. You seeing my ring, the chain around your neck, it means a lot to me. And the wallet you gave me with my initials on it, I promise I'll start wearing it tomorrow.
Okay, well, you know, I just, I'm sorry about the crack that Dune made about your wallet not being big enough.
Hey, it's okay. Even his stupid remarks aren't going to spoil this night.